Hello, ladies and gentle people. Today I'm bringing you another little package opening video. This is a couple packages that I bought from a couple different places. I bought some stuff from eBay, like this one. I mean, it says eBay right there. These two are from Mercari, and then there's a bigger like parcel that I bought from Buyee. Which I think I've already talked about Buyee in one of my other package opening videos, but it's a Japanese proxy service, so you can buy Japanese products in the Japanese market. So first off, we're gonna go with this one. I was on a, well, yeah, I was on a spree of buying many games that are like either based on my childhood. For example, the Lilo and Stitch games. Like, granted, I'm missing one. There's one more Lilo and Stitch game that I'm missing, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, it's based on my childhood because I used to watch Lilo and Stitch so much. So here's another one that is based on my childhood and on my you probably already saw a little bit there. It's based on my childhood, but I still watch this series constantly, or like I still like this series, and it is Digimon. I did just post a video like a week ago, maybe, on Digimon. It was a Digimon Digital Tamers Reborn, I think it was. Yeah, I bought myself. This is Digimon World Data Squad for the PlayStation 2. And it is, I do believe, complete in box. Yes, it is. Let's take a peek at the disc. Disc looks, well, it's scratched, but it's not too bad. And then it's got the manual, which is one of the worst condition manuals I've seen. It's not bad. It's just a little banged up, you know, but it happens. I'm not too picky on that. Yeah, that's Digimon World Data Squad. And then these other two packages follow in the same vein as that one. Let me see which one this is. This is Digimon World 3 for the PlayStation. The original PlayStation 1 or whatever. I can already see that it's like cracked, which I'm not a fan of, but... And why is the disc upside down? What? Okay. I'm not a fan of the disc being upside down, for one, but that's fine. Disc looks fine. There we go. Yeah, this looks fine. And let's take a peek at the manual, which is also the front cover. The manual looks good. The manual's in great condition. Look at that. Digimon World 3. If I'm not mistaken, Digimon World 3 is the first one to start playing in the same vein as if any of you may know, like Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, or Digimon World for the DS. Like, it plays in the same vein as that. Like, there's a little, oh boy, that's very dirty there. So I'm gonna give this one a good clean. I know that much. The Data Squad one is actually really good in terms of like any dirt or anything. There is something here. It's not this. Is it dirt? It might be dirt. I don't know. I might give it a quick wipe down. But this one I am gonna clean pretty well because there's a lot of like smudging and all that. But yeah, it plays pretty much in the same vein as Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, for any of you guys that might know about any of the Digimon World games, really. Which all three of the main, well, all four of the main Digimon World games, the first Digimon World games, they all play completely differently. Like, it is crazy how different each one is. And then here we have, I've always been meaning to have this, Digimon World 1 for the PlayStation Black Label. And I mentioned Black Label because there was a bunch of like Green Label, the greatest hits, being sold, but I didn't want the greatest hits. I wanted the Black Label. Look at that. Oh no, water damage. No. No. Oh, that's sad. Wow, okay. Man, look at that. The manual's damaged. Oh, and it's crusty. And it's folded up? What is this? I guess like a return? I don't know. Oh no. Well, I'll see if I can find a better condition manual on eBay or something, because that is tragic. I didn't know about that. Maybe it was in the listing, but I didn't quite notice it. Damn, that manual is in atrocious conditions. Wow, and I was just talking about the worst condition manual that I'd seen. And this trumps it. This trumps it by a large margin. Well, I should probably paid a little more attention to the listing. So that's probably on me. But everything else, you know, looks fine. I forgot to take out the disc to see how it looks. Come here. Come here. There we go. Let's take a peek at this disc. Wow. Oh my god. The amount of scratches on that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy, the amount of scratches on that. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's got like the locations on there or something. But yeah, that is crazy. The condition on this game is could have been better, let's just say. So that kind of saddens me, because I really wanted to play this game. I mean, I still am gonna play this game, but man, the condition of this really saddens me. And now we are on to the big Bai parcel. It's huge, is what she didn't say. All right, let's open this bad boy up. All right, wait, other side. Okay, so one thing. Again, I did mention that I was buying from different places. So Mercari is pretty much like eBay. It's pretty much the same thing. It is user-based. But between the two proxy services that I've only used two. I've used Zendigo and I've used Bai. I am torn between the two. I might continue using Bai, but depending on how good the condition is in this box, right? So Bai is extremely expensive if you want to like protect your packaging. If you want protective packaging, they charge you for each item in the consolidated package, which is like mixing orders together into one big package. So they charge you 1,500 yen, which is right around $10, I believe. $10 or $11, I believe. I might be wrong on that. So don't quote me on that. You guys can check it yourself. It might even be like $8, but it's still pretty outrageous because you, like, say if you put 10 items in there, that's $80 of protective packaging. And that's just bubble wrap, if I'm not mistaken. So paying $80 for wrapping up your package, that is outrageously expensive compared to Syndico, where, if I'm not mistaken, they don't charge you per item, they charge you per consolidated package. If you did a consolidated package, if not, they're going to charge you the item that you had the protected packaging to. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 500 yen, which is right around $3 to $4. So yeah, it is outrageously expensive on Buyee. And then Buyee, you cannot, for the life of me, you cannot buy things as a single, right? Because the shipping is outrageous if you buy things like by itself. Like I bought myself like a single PSP game and I sent it over like by itself because I had already like made a consolidated package and I forgot about that order. So I sent it by itself and I believe they charged me like $20. So that, I mean, it makes sense, but wow, is it crazy, the shipping. For a single item, it was $20. Granted, if you do consolidated shipping, this package, if I'm not mistaken, it might have costed maybe like $30-40 to ship it. Just still expensive, but it makes a little more sense at least. So let's take a look at this. Okay, yeah. So here we have a couple packages. And yeah, I can see the lack of protective packaging. I'm gonna take all of these out of the package, and I'll show you guys everything. Okay. So I have everything out. Let me get my scissors. So let's see. Right here, I don't quite know what's in here. There's one that's not in necessarily a package like this, so I'm worried on the condition for that. And it's, wow, there's a couple things to it. But let's open this one first. So I was buying pretty much just random stuff, but also some stuff that I really wanted. And here's one of them. And the condition is absolutely great. And I love, at least at the very minimum, they add some protective packaging, but that's the seller. That's not Buyee adding this packaging. That's the seller. And then they just put it in a, Buyee just puts it in a box and ships it however it is, as you'll see in the next one. But this one, at least it was wrapped up and, you know, mostly wrapped up. You know, they tried. I'll give them points for effort at least. And this was the buyer, so, you know, I'm not gonna really flack them for too much. But this right here is a, wow, you can see the screen. This is a silver Game Boy Pocket. And it is very scratched. Does it have any batteries? I'm hoping not. Okay, it doesn't. And I don't really have any AAA batteries on me right now. I should have probably prepared. But yeah, I don't quite have any AAA batteries on me. So we won't quite see if this works fully, but we can just pretty much hope. But the screen, I have new polarizers. I'm gonna make a video on like repairing all of these, so or it might be like a couple separate videos repairing these. But yeah, the polarizer here, which is, you can see that green mark, we can only hope that it's just the polarizer, not the screen that's completely damaged. So the reason that you see this like that, if I'm not mistaken, it's the type of glue that Nintendo used to glue these up, to glue the polarizer to the screen itself. And the polarizer is like a green layer. It's like a film. And it allows you to see what's on the screen. So I believe that's just the polarizer, but I might be wrong. And if I am, I'll need to buy a whole new screen. And also, if I mess it up, I'll need to buy a whole new screen. But you know, it should hopefully be a lot better than trying to repair a DS Lite, because that really went well, right? So that's the Game Boy Pocket. And only reason I pretty much bought this and a couple of the other things that are coming soon is because I wanted to try and collect all the Game Boy Pockets and all the colors of it, and then same for every other like version of each like Nintendo console and some other different consoles, as you'll see later. And right here is an example of the first thing that I said. And you can see how yellow that is. It's not supposed to be this yellow. That's a lot closer to the original color. This back right here, you see the difference in yellow? Wow. I don't quite know how to do the, there's a process that you can do to return this to as close as you can to its original color, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it. I know that you need like it was like a type of bleach for hair, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can see the type of packaging. This is the seller's packaging, so there's nothing protecting this from any you know, any damage really. Yeah, we can see here. Sadly, the lens came off, so that's pretty tragic there. You can see there, the screen seems to be fine actually, and my god, I've never held an original Game Boy in my hands. This is chunky. This is huge. Like, this is my hand. It's, wow. That is crazy how big that is. Let me take a quick clean at this here. I want to see if this works. Does it have batteries? No, but it is corroded. Very corroded. You might not be able to see that. Oh no, you can clearly see that. You see that green? That's corrosion. I don't quite know how to deal with corrosion yet. But yeah, that ain't great. So we can just test it out. I have my Pokemon Blue right here, and it's at a couple. I don't think we need all 4 batteries. I think just adding 2 will suffice. Let me see. So I want to add one right here and one right here. Right? Will that suffice? Where is the power button? This up here. Okay. So let's add 2 more batteries. Yeah, maybe the corrosion is just so much that this just doesn't work anymore. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it, because sometimes, you know, when it's this corroded, it doesn't quite seem to work. So I'll have to open this up and see what to do to fix it. That won't be in today's video, but it'll be in a video later on. Let's put that on there. It's also very scratched, but I can live with that, honestly. And then let's see, right here I have this, which I don't know what it is, but you know, we'll probably know eventually. Let's see. I don't quite know how to open this. There we go. Oh, that legitimately did nothing. Okay. Because the part to open it from is right here. Okay. So the seller made sure to protect this one. What is this? Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay. This one, I believe the screen is also burned. That should give you an idea of what it is. I'm glad that the seller protected it this much. That's great. Oh yeah. I really want to see this. The color is amazing. This is another Game Boy. Oh, wait a minute. I thought this was a Game Boy Pocket. Wait a second. I didn't know that they made black Game Boys. Wait a minute. Wait. I need to search that up. I thought this was a Game Boy Pocket. I legit thought this was a Game Boy Pocket. They make them in black? Or, well, made them? I gotta take a look at this. I legit thought this was a Game Boy Pocket. So this is black, yeah, okay. It is the Play It Loud series Game Boy. Doesn't really have any what's it called? Corrosion. Condition's great. The sticker's a little dead there. Okay, it seems to be like that. Okay. All right, let's pop some batteries into this and see if this works. Is it off? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Let's put all the batteries in. Oh! Wait. Whoa! Wait a minute. That doesn't bode well. Okay. Yeah, I think a good clean will help this. That really isn't reading the game. Let's take a look at my Pokemon Game Boy Color. Yeah, I read the game instantly. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to... I mean, I was still gonna clean it anyways. But hey, I'm glad that works. It's just a little finicky, but it works. Let's close that bad boy up. And yeah, that's in great condition. The screen is very, very, very scratched up. I can tell you that much. Other than that, it's in great condition. I thought that was a Game Boy Pocket. Really thought it was Game Boy Pocket. I guess it's a Play It Loud black Game Boy. Black regular Game Boy. I'm assuming it's a Play It Loud. Yeah. And now the second to last thing from Bai. Let's take a peek at this. I forgot what this is as well. Let's see. Ta-da! Another DMG. Did it not have... Oh. Huh. There you go. Here, you can have that. You can have this back. Alright, let's check the condition of this. So, it is way less yellowed. You can see this one, right? Look at that. Compare it to this. My god, it almost looks like a completely different Game Boy. Like a completely different color that they meant to go with or something. Even the back, you can see a difference in the back. Now this one is a little dirty. It does have like a couple things there. I don't know what it is, but much like everything else, it deserves a good clean. And a good repair. Let's take a peek at the battery compartment here. Let me move that to the side. So it looks like there isn't much corrosion. There's the tiniest little bit, but you won't be able to see that, I think. Let's take a look at this, see if it works. It's off. I don't like putting the batteries on when it's technically on, so. Alright, let's take a peek at this. Okay, it turned on, and there it is. Wow, that... Whoops. That speaker's good. Holy. It wasn't even max volume. You can hear that, right? That's crazy. That's a crazy good speaker. Let's take a peek here at Pokemon Blue. Okay, that instantly loaded. Oh, that's so good. I'm moving around the contrast. Sadly, you can't quite see it in different angles. You also wouldn't be able to see it in the dark. Like, say, if I block this, you can still see it. Because I still do have lights. This right here isn't the only light that I got. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And the audio works perfect. Look at that. Just a quick little peek at my progress in game. Yeah, you can't even see that. All right. Yeah, you can't quite see that well, but it says 12 hours and 54 minutes. So I spent a minute here in this game. Yeah, that's cool. That's great. I love that works. All right, let's take out the batteries. And then the next thing that I'm gonna show you guys needs a lot of batteries. A lot of batteries. And I don't quite have a game that I could play in it right now, right at this moment. But we can still check if it works. I'm gonna put this away. And then let's take this bad boy. Actually, it's gonna give you like a little bit of a, what's it called? A hint. It needs this many batteries. One sec. You're gonna see how many batteries this needs. Alright, it needs that many batteries. These are some Amazon batteries that I had. That's how many batteries this console needs. It's a fairly niche console, I would say. I mean, it's a lot more niche than, you know. I've also never held this in my hands either. Oh, wow. This is also ginormous. If I thought the Game Boy was ginormous, this is another beast. Wow. Wow. Okay, so as I was saying before, I completely forgot. And I completely forgot. Never mind. This right here, it's a lot more, it's in pretty good condition, honestly. But it's a lot more niche than the Game Boy is. But it is by a company that is now owned by Nintendo. And it is the Sega Game Gear. This ginormous beast. It eats up 8 frickin' batteries. 8 batteries. This ginormous beast has 2 battery compartments. Oh wait, no, it was 6. I thought it was 8. Oh. Well, never mind. It takes out 2. Still a lot of batteries though. That is no joke. So let's put these bad boys in here. I don't quite have a game to play on this yet, but I will buy some games. Don't worry. I'll buy some games. Granted, will I be able to like stream them or you know, record them? I don't know. I don't know if there's a way on the Game Gear, but this is giant. This is it as big as a Switch? Wait. Where is my Switch? I don't remember where I put my Switch. Yeah, I don't remember where I put my Switch, but oh, wait, I found it. I think it might be as big as a Nintendo Switch. Or no, it's close. Okay. So this is the Game Gear and this is the Switch. It is very much close to a Nintendo Switch, and look at the screen difference. That is crazy. And yeah, my Switch is a little dirty, okay? I haven't cleaned it in a minute. And I haven't used it in a minute, actually, because I've been stuck with retro games. Let's take a peek at this. Let's see if this even works. I didn't see any corrosion, but that doesn't bode well now, does it? Yeah, that doesn't seem great. Huh. Let's I guess let's try and spin the batteries around, see if anything works. Does this need a game to power on? I don't think it should. Now this one, I wouldn't know how to repair if it needs repaired. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. Oh man. I don't quite know what's up with this. Because I think it shouldn't need a game to at least turn on, but I don't know enough about the Sega Game Gear. That's a bummer. I wanted to take a look at it today, but I guess I'm gonna have to make its own separate video, which is also fine by me. But yeah, still, it's crazy amount of batteries that this needs. Yeah, taking a look at it, it doesn't have any corrosion really. Doesn't seem to have corrosion. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't have corrosion. I don't know why it's not working. Don't know. I'll have to open it up and see if I can find anything. I'm not, again, I'm not an expert at repairing things, let alone a Game Gear of all things. Yeah, it's still a cool thing to have, cool thing to add to my collection. I just wish it would work out the gate, but you know, it's in great condition too. Like, whoever kept this really made sure to take care of this well. And it's not like it doesn't have scratches. It does have like a couple scratches, barely noticeable, but it does have a couple scratches. But it's, even with that, it's lightly played. At worst, it's lightly played. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That is in great condition. I love that. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video. This one's gonna be uploaded a little later. The recording date is like 1:12, but I'm gonna upload this one a little later because I did promise that I would start doing some actual gaming content, and I will be doing that hopefully by after the new Nintendo DS video. There should be a couple like gaming content videos, at least for like some new Nintendo DS games, or you know, just some Nintendo DS games. For example, Fossil Fighters. I'm gonna definitely be doing a if I haven't already, I'm gonna be doing a series on Fossil Fighters, so that's gonna be fun, I hope. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Batteries.